Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Hey Raptors, welcome back to the JMMS Raptor News. Today is Friday, January 13th.
On to the weekly news.
Joke of the Week by Johanna and Lucas.
How did the Easter Bunny make Frosty the Snowman mad?
The Easter Bunny ate his nose.
How did the Easter Bunny make Frosty the Snowman mad? The Easter Bunny ate his nose.
How did the Easter Bunny make Frosty the Snowman mad?
I don't know. How?
The Easter Bunny ate his nose.
Bye, Raptors.
How to check your grades and view your work in Google Classroom and Student View. First, you go to my.aps.edu and log in with your student number and password. Then log into Student View with your same password and username. To see your grades, check the grade book. There you'll find your grades. To see your grades on Google Classroom, click this little logo. Then you can check your grades and missing assignments. You can also press these three lines in the top left corner of your screen to access a calendar. Now you can press the calendar. Now you can look at your assignment and when they're due. You can also do the same thing on Google Calendar. Martin Luther King Jr. Day. Who was Martin Luther King? King came from a comfortable middle-class family. His dad was a Baptist preacher. King was someone who fought for equal rights by nonviolent ways. What did he do? Martin Luther King Jr. wanted to achieve equal rights for Black Americans, and he is also famous for the I Have a Dream speech. He received a Nobel Prize in 1964. When did MLK Day become a national holiday? Martin Luther King Jr. Day became an official holiday in 1983. It became a holiday because it was a day to honor his legacy. Bye, Raptors.
Why is Martin Luther King Jr. Day an important day to celebrate?
I think it's a very important historical day in our country to celebrate. It's very important that students, youth, everybody in the community, in the country understands what an important role that Martin Luther King Jr. played in the history of America, especially for fighting for the rights, voting rights, civil rights of many people in our country. A lot of people were marginalized, they were not allowed to vote, or they didn't have right to do so many things. But as a person who cared so much for his beloved community, that's what he called it, he fought so hard to make sure that everybody had an equal right. Especially for your civil rights, which includes voting, being part of the community, being part of making decisions in your community. So he fought so hard while he was here to make sure there was justice. He hated injustice, and he wanted people to love each other. He wanted to make sure that there was no violence everywhere, that he talked to the people that violence is not the way of life. It is not the best way to go about things. He wanted people to learn to communicate, to use conversation to solve conflicts. He talked to many governmental bodies. He talked to so many presidents, and he was able to resolve the problems that we had in our country when there was segregation, to make sure that our beloved community came together, understood each other. And because of the fight that Martin Luther King Jr. put up, we are together today. Because he said, I have a dream. I have a dream, and that his dream is coming together today because all of us are together. For example, you guys are students. We're together as students, regardless of your color, your race, your gender, or whoever is richer or whoever is poorer. That was his dream, to make sure that one day we shall all come together as one on one table and have a beloved community. So it is very important that we celebrate this day and know that he worked so hard to make sure that there is equal rights and justice for our country. Thank you.
Have a great day, Raptors.